RTV6, the first look at a little boy's recovery just 1 week after a life-saving heart transplant. RTV6 reporter Tanya Spencer has more on 2-year-old Caleb, who's been in the hospital waiting for a heart longer than any other child in the state.
He's always been in heart failure ever since the day he was born, and so you kind of get used to a new normal.
The normal for the Kennard family has been living here inside a hospital room since November.
We've lived in the hospital for almost a year, and we essentially moved our entire life here, and we spend our whole day here in the hospital with Caleb and our other son Jonah, and we spend all day every day here. So you can imagine what that's like to totally stop our old life and try to make a life in a hospital.
Caleb was born with half of his heart not working. Doctors say finding a new heart for him was like finding a needle in a haystack. First, it had to be small enough to fit a 2-year-old body, about the size of a plum.
The other thing is he developed some preformed antibodies against different antigens, so that excluded about half the population.
Now, just 1 week after transplant, Caleb is in physical therapy. The toddler, who's always gotten tired quickly, is excelling.
Just knowing that in a few days he's going to be stronger and have more energy than he's ever had since the day he was born. That's really exciting to me. I can't wait to see him run for the first time and be able to climb and keep up with his brother.
Caleb's skin is also now pink instead of blue, and he's enjoying eating food instead of being fed intravenously for the first time ever.
And so it's really neat to watch him eat, and yeah, like a normal kid, watch him attack a blueberry muffin this morning was just, it was incredible.
Caleb and his family hope to be back home in Newcastle in about 2 or 3 weeks. Reporting at Riley Hospital for Children, Tanya Spencer, RTV6.
Oh, so happy for Caleb. And the Kennards are expecting a little girl, Lucy, in just a few weeks. They're excited they will all be home for Christmas this year. Riley, the only hospital in the state that does pediatric organ transplants, did its first pediatric heart transplant back in 1989. And that little girl was 4 days old at the time. Today, she is 23 and doing great.